Hey everybody, it's Ken and Danielle.
Hello.
What's happening? Well, now let's jump to the really exciting news because it's fun. It's fun to talk about how you kind of started. You got a few under your belt. You figured out some of your model, and now you've developed this because you had a lot of interest from the podcast and from other things that you talk about. People that want to do this regionally. So, what are you working on now? Because when I got your email a couple weeks ago, you were saying, "Oh my gosh, I created this course and I got all this stuff going on." Let's talk about that.
This all came about because there was just like such genuine interest in this business model because I was sharing the story of how it came about. And then last summer, a girlfriend of mine who you know, Cody Sanchez, she's like blowing up on YouTube and everything else right now. She and I have been friends for years. She called me up last year and she was like, "Hey, I'm going to start this YouTube channel. I'm going to be out in Vegas. Can we come film at all of your businesses?" And so I literally spent the day and like we filmed at the brokerage, we filmed everywhere, and we filmed at the ship stores. I didn't know, like she filmed that. I think it has like 1 million views. Like it's so crazy. It just took off this business model, and people were so intrigued and interested. I think because it's so accessible. Like people realize like this is something like I could do myself. And so that kind of went viral of, you know, this like mini mailboxes or mini storage units. And since then, literally like every week I'd have people finding me online on social media or from my website, and they would ask me, you know, questions about what do I think about this location, or they want to do this, you know, with their significant other or with the parent or the sibling, and you know, I was like answering one-off questions like on email and like through DMs, right? And then it got to a point where it was like not going to be sustainable, and Cody was the one that she was like, "You should do a course on this, like make an e-course." And I was like, I was like, you know, like too big for my purchase. I was like, no, like I make my money from real estate. I make my money from real business. You know, I was like, I'm not going to make an e-course. I was like, I'm not a teacher. I'm not, you know, a consultant. Um, and so I put it on the back burner. And then the goal setting retreat that you recommended to me in January, I went to that, and I remember writing a list at that goal setting retreat of like back burner projects that were still like on my mind, but I did no action. I took no action on them. I've done 0 so far. And so I was like, okay, so I made that list, and on that list was the e-course. And so it was like late at night one night. I just woke up at like 2 a.m. and just like got my laptop out. Eric, my boyfriend, he was like, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, "What are you doing? Like, go back to bed." And I was like, I'm so wired right now. Like, I have to like get this down. And I opened up ChatGPT. I created the first version of the outline of the course with ChatGPT. And then I texted a friend of mine who's a videographer in town. His name's Shade. And I was like, "Hey," I was like, "Can you meet me in the store this week? Do you have like a 4-hour block anytime this week? Let me know." And not kidding, he literally came to the store and we banged out the first version of the course like in a day based off that outline. And then I put it on Kajabi, put it on the platform, started getting some early testers. So the people who had reached out to me on those one-offs, right, who were just asking me questions literally on social media, on DMs, on emails, I went back to them and I said, "Hey," I was like, "this sounds crazy, but I actually like put everything that I've been telling you into like one cohesive platform. Can I sell it to you for like cheap or like cheaper than I'm going to sell it normally? And like, can you be an early tester for me?" And I had 113 people take me up as an early tester. So I had 113 people in this course literally leaving comments. I was like, "Any question that you're still left with after you go through this module, please leave it in a comment." And Kajabi does a really good job as far as like being able to leave comments and stuff. And so I was like, leave a comment so I can like aggregate it later. And so of course I have like all these comments, right? Because this is draft 1, this is version 1. And just kept kind of working it and getting it from 90% to 100%. And then we launched it, and it's been amazing. They're literally now, I have 3 of my early testers who have started their own stores. Like, it's so freaking cool. So I love that it's like birthing small business owners. Like, it's pretty.
Yeah, that's cool. So have you gone out and looked at them yet? Have you flown out and met some of these and see some of these openings?
Yeah. So the Danielle, the one who opened it in Orlando, she actually flew out here because we did like an intense like training like in one of our stores. with her, like right before her soft opening. But yeah, I'll go out to the Clarksville one when I'm in Nashville. Like I'm definitely going to get a chance to pop in the Austin one. Yeah, it's been so exciting.
That's fantastic. All right. So I know that you have that available, and we talked about it. If anybody that's listening wanted to take advantage of that, there's a discount. Can you walk us through the pricing and the discount and how that works?
Yeah. So, of course, we wanted to do something special for you and like, the people that support you. So we just did a code for you called Pen 100, and that's going to give anyone who uses it for you $100 off of the course. And aside from that, we're not running any other like kind of like special promotions. Like obviously, I did ones for my early testers and worked a lot with them on feedback. And now it's like it's live and it's out there. And it's several modules, there's videos, there's lesson plans, and then there's a lot of downloadables in there. So it gives you an overview and kind of gets in the nitty gritty of the business, but then you have tactical tools to actually utilize for like starting your store. And we've been making a lot of introductions for students as well with commercial real estate brokers in their area, just to again help them find the best location. And it's just been so cool. Like every day there's like something new that's been popping up with like a student, commenting about either they're connected with a commercial broker or they found a location or anything like that. So it's been really cool.